here I'll be using hazelnut dakwa. Dakwa is nothing but again a very nice and crunchy base. Again the dry ingredients is like hazelnut powder and the flour and the coconut powder you can mix together, and the icing sugar. And once you add sugar slowly get dissolved and gets into the pockets made by the egg white, the aeration which is being done, and that's how it becomes so nice and stiff. See, this is meringue, right? It's nice and thick. It's nice and stiff. So if it's light, it's not, meringue is not made properly. What will happen to your dakwa? It will fall flat. You put it for baking moment because there's no structure, no. And then you add all the dry ingredients in one go, all right? Because we don't want to lose on the aeration. And slowly on a cut and fold method, you just keep mixing it. So what we'll do now, I'll show you how to pipe it on the mold. But make sure when you make a dakwa, you have to be very careful. You cannot make the dakwa and then you had to have a coffee or something, but it has to be piped immediately. Otherwise, the aeration goes down and it will not get a good texture of your. So, this is like a baking tray. I'm using a base now. This is a ring. You can use individual molds also, pipe directly, because a lot of flexi pans are there in the market now, which you can make individual product. And then this goes in the oven. Okay, for this we need around 200 degrees centigrade, all right, at least for 10 to 12 minutes. The moment you see nice color is there, and after 10 to 12 minutes, what happens, this, we need a crispy base because we're going to put a jelly on top. So once you start baking it and you dry it a little bit for another 4 to 5 minutes in the oven by either keeping the door open or you put an underliner so that the direct heat is not there, but at the same time it gets dries up. So what you get is this nice crispy base, right? So now we'll make the pineapple jelly, pineapple passion jelly. Sugar, lemon juice, again similarly pectin and sugar you mix together. So it has to boil again, and as I said, pectin and the sugar has to be mixed very well. So once it starts boiling, you can add the pectin and immediately stir it. So now you just straight away. So we'll leave this to set. So what I'll do, I'll make the custard first and then I'll make the meringue. In the meantime, I'll keep the egg white here. This is your sugar and water. Sugar and water I'll cook, and then at certain stage I'll use the thermometer. It says, if you see the recipe, it says 118 degree. Just make a correction, it's 108 degree. So again we'll wait for the liquid to boil. Once it boils, then only we can add the cornflour. So again, this type of custard, like you just put the cornflour and you have to whisk it very fast. And while it is hot, you add the gelatin. Actually, cornflour when you add, you have to sieve it. Otherwise, I don't have provision of sieving it here, so I have a little bit of that white specks are there. But this will not happen if you sieve it. If it is not aerated, it will come out very clean. So this is ready. I'll just keep it here. Now I'll cook the sugar. So side by side, we'll start whisking the egg white a little bit. To raise it, we cannot add directly the thing. Like I said, whenever you make a meringue, your egg white has to be lifted first and then you add your sugar. So you see the meringue is again nice and stiff. Okay, you just have to mix the custard. So we'll be finishing now, both of them, right? Our cakes are ready. Your matcha green tea with almond sablé and a strawberry balsamic jelly. We have a almond hazelnut aqua with pineapple jelly, and we'll put the muslin on top. So ideally we have time to store in the fridge for some time. So I have some garnishes which is I've brought directly. You can use some. These are this little bit of strawberry, dry strawberry dehydrated powder. These are again meringue, same meringue but colored and dried for garnishings. So this is that pineapple and hazelnut aqua with passion mucilin.